Ladies and gentlemen, how are you tonight? Thank you very much for joining me. I am Chad with CD Shave, and we're doing a live soap review tonight. Live soap review. And we are doing a live soap review on Vanulay's Merc. Merc, it's a new to me shaving soap. I'm also going to finish off with the aftershave splash. Got that. Hey, second kind of cool. What's going on? How you doing? Thank you very much for joining me. So, a little bit about the equipment tonight. We're actually going to be going Badger. Got our Badger hairbrush here. We are going for the mowing of the face, the Mule R41 in or with feather blade. Third use. Feather blade, third use. Get that going on here. So let's start off with the holiday of the day. Happy Garfield the Cat Day. Garfield the Cat Day. I don't know who decided today was Garfield the Cat Day, but somebody did. So happy Garfield the Cat Day. So Vanulay Merc. It is a smoky, metallic, faint, charred type of scent is what's described by the company. It is what they said, a soap of a mercenary adventure. It is a limited edition. And it's got aloe vera, stearic acid, coconut fatty acids, palm stearic, glycerin, potassium, and so sodium hydroxide, and a bunch of other stuff. So it does have tallow oils in it. So Old Farm Show, hello, how you doing? Thank you very much, and for joining us. So. A little bit about Vanulay. They were established in 1999, so they've been in the business about 18 years. They're out of North Carolina, founded by Monica Gillen. She started making hand soap and just kind of blossomed into this. So, as well, she's got a whole ton of products on her website. She's got a lot of cool stuff on there that I kind of wanted to check out. But this is my first Vanulay soap. So, having said that, we're going to go ahead and throw some water on the face. You guys know when I do a soap review, I do not do any prep other than in the shower. Got the top off here. That's what it looks like. Inside, brand new, not used at all. They got the ingredients on the back. My camera kind of sucks, so you can't read it. But all right, let's take a look. Smell is very smoky. Very, very smoky forward. It smells kind of like a barbecue, in a way. So, it's definitely unlike any other scent that I have. So, let's give it a shot. You can definitely smell the amber and the musk. So, I'm going to load this bad boy up here. I didn't bloom it. Well, I didn't wet bloom it. I dry bloomed it. And we're going to be doing a review, not a review, but a video, I'm hoping by the end of the week on blooming. So, hey, thank you very much for joining us. Let's see. Again, what you want is kind of a pasty, sticky mess on there. We're all done with this soap for now. Just going to throw the cover back on for a second just to keep it all one place. There we go. Wet the face. So I wanted to the ease of loading, by the way, that loaded pretty easily. I mean, you saw that it didn't take long at all. So, as far as blooming or the lather is concerned, as soon as this thing starts to lather on your face, you can still smell the smoky scent to it. But, so yeah, it's definitely got a lot of smoky scent. It's good for, I'm thinking this would be a fall scent, personally. But, it's alright though. This soap is also a crope, Some of you may be familiar with that. It's a cross between, well, not a cross, but it's not a soap and it's not a cream. It's kind of an in-between. They call it a crope. And all their soaps are like that, according to their website. So, hey, Shade Weiss, how you guys doing? Would I say it's an appealing, the smell, or an appealing smell? Yeah, I would. It just, it's not a summer scent, that's for sure. This would be good for like the fall. Jeremy, I'm glad you're with us, because you know what? You're kind of the star of the party here. Jeremy York, ladies and gentlemen, I have to thank him for letting me be able to get this soap. Him and I worked out a trade. Thank you, brother. And so what we're going to do is talk about that a little bit. So there's a story that goes with that. We're going to shave with the grain. Lathered up great. Real easy. I mean, as you guys can see, I got a pretty good amount of coverage there. I'm going to go ahead and give this a whirl here. So, my boy Jeremy, right? I saw that he was looking to unload this. And I said, you know what? I got something for you. So I gave him a text and I said, hey, you know, can we work out a swap? And we did. So he sent me some items and I sent him some items in the mail. In the mail, he sent me this and the aftershave. So one day, I'm sitting on my, hey, Lewis, good to see you, buddy. So I'm sitting in my living room, and I get a text from Jeremy. He says, mail call. Hope you enjoy it. Something to the effect of that, you know. And I said, I just checked my mail. There's nothing there. All right. So I went downstairs and I took a look. Mailbox was empty. So I texted him. I said, what are you talking about? This, you mean for you or me? Because there's nothing here, dude. And he says, oh, well, you know, he says, well, he sends me a picture of the tracking number, and it says delivered to an individual. I said, well, that's funny, because I am the individual, and it was not delivered to me. So, I called the post office the next day, because I gave it a day. So, you know what, maybe it's behind a little bit. And I texted a couple people, you know, from the different forums, and they're like, yeah, sometimes the delivery person will do that, you know, to kind of bump their numbers. So I don't give a shit about their numbers. I wanted my stuff. You know, don't mess with my shaving type of thing. So I looked around all the different areas that could possibly be. Maybe the wind blew it over. I don't know. Nothing. Called the postmaster. He said, yeah, it was delivered to an individual. I spoke with the carrier. He says, guy said I delivered it to a white male with light-colored hair, middle-aged. All right, I'm not middle-aged, or at least I wasn't at the time. And yeah, I'm white, and I am a male, but I do not have light-colored hair. So I said, did you get the guy's ID? They said, no, we just gave it to him. Well, thanks a lot. And so I knocked on the door to my downstairs neighbor. She answered the door, and I said, there's a guy that lives with you that looks like this. I said, I'm missing my package. I said, I'd like to have it back. I think you might have taken it by mistake, I said. So she says, no, we don't have it. I said, really? Because the letter carrier says that you do. And she says, no, we don't have it. Okay. So then I said, well, I called the postmaster. I said, look, they say they don't have it. I'm not happy. And he said, there's nothing we can do. We shouldn't have given it to the guy without IDing him, but we did, and sorry. I said, that's not okay with me. So I went, knocked on the door again. I said, postmaster says it's there, that you have it, that it was delivered to you guys. And there's a guy that lives with you that matches that description. The lady says, I don't have it. I said, I'm not stupid. So I'm going to give you a day to return it. Or I will call the postmaster, or the United States Postal Service to report the theft. And she says, no, I don't have it. And I said, look, one day. So I waited the day. I told her, I said, all you got to do is leave it by my door, and I'll let it go. I just want the package. Nothing. I waited 3 days. Nothing. I called United States Postal Service. Got a huge phone tree. They said, all right, Mr. Murphy, here's your case number. We'll look into it. I'm not really happy that the carrier did that. They're not supposed to. We'll see what we can do for you. No, it's not gunky at all. Check it out. I mean, it rinses off pretty nice. You can see that. So, I end up, so I wait a little while longer, and then I think I saw her out in the parking lot. Now, there's only 3 apartments here, so it's not like there's a ton of people to choose from. How's the scent once it's lathered? It's still smoky forward, but it's not it's a heavy scent. It's not overpowering, but it is kind of heavy. That's why I would reserve this for probably like a fall or winter scent even. This is something I'd probably wear on a real cold, snowy day. It's nice though. So I said to the lady, I called the Postal Inspection Service and reported the theft. I said, I named you as one of the suspects because I named your apartment because the guy in your apartment fits the description. He's the only one that fits the description in the building. I said, so bring my package back. She says, I don't know what to tell you. I don't have it. I said, that's fine. I said, the postmaster will, or somebody, inspector or somebody will probably be in touch with you and you can talk to him. But Cavendish. Yeah, the Cavendish looks pretty good by Vanulay. I like I said, this is my first one I have by them. The slickness is really nice. And the, all right, Shaved. Hey, have a good one. Enjoy your camping trip. Yeah, the slickness is really good. I like it. It's nice. I'll rinse this off here. Yeah, I was worried at first that this was going to be like almost too heavy of a scent, but it really wears out. It's nice. It doesn't like it. It's really heavy at first, and then it backs off on you. It's really good. I like this. So I told the lady, that I had filed the report. Day later, I was in the parking lot getting some stuff together. And this would be today. Her husband comes running out. Says, hey, did you ever get your package? I looked him square in the eye. I think I had a little bit too much water there. I looked him square in the eye and I said, no, because you still have it. He goes, I said it's got shavings materials in it. Yeah, that's a little thin. I think I added too much water there, but this is pretty slick, so we're going to go with it anyway. On the cross grain. So I said, he looks down at the ground. All right, Lewis, hey, we'll talk to you later. So the dude looks down at the ground and goes, I have it. I said, go get it. Now. So he did. Comes back and he's like, oh, I thought it was for me. I ordered something and the company said that they sent me something extra. I said, there's something extra with my name on it? I don't think so. I said, it wasn't you because you opened the package because the package is gone, but the items are here. I'll take those. And then I told him, I said, I will call the inspection office and have them let it go and told them, I'll tell them to just drop the case altogether, that I have what I need. And I told him, I said, if you ever take something that's like even a flyer that doesn't have your name on it, you're in deep shit. I told him, I said, it doesn't belong to you. Don't take things that don't belong to you. It's as simple as that. So Josh, it's the only one it's the only one you got, but Josh, would you say that one definitely, it definitely makes you want to buy more, right? From Vanulay? So, the guy just looked at me, he's like, oh, yes, sir. I'm like, yeah, okay. So the bottom line is, I got my stuff. But that's the kind of people you got, around you. Why? Maybe you grabbed it accidentally, but there's no reason to just steal shit. You open that thing, it's not yours. Find out who it belongs to. So that's my story. All right. We're on our third pass here. And so you do want to purchase more from them. Okay. Josh, I definitely agree with you on this. This is nice. It's it's really that smoky forward, like it really backs off. It gives it like it's a real nice, almost like a woodsy scent. I like it. So JTL, way to have you on board, buddy. Nice to see you. So just a little recap for those of you that have joined us. We're doing a review on Vanulay's Merc. So soap review. So, all right, so we're going into the against the grain pass here, which I hear you, Jay. JTL, I hear you. Oh, your secret's safe with me. So, yeah, this is a little bit thin. I don't normally recommend. I just didn't load it with enough soap, and I don't normally recommend shaving with this thin of a layer, but screw it. The residual slickness is definitely there. It's in between passes, which I like quite a bit. You know, I think I mentioned before, it was never really a big deal to me, but it works out. It really makes a difference for post-shave when you have that. JTL, did you order your razor? I know you were going to try something different. We've talked before. Hi, Samantha. Thank you for joining us. Josh, what would you recommend for a scent? Is it just the one that you have, or would you recommend something else specific? All right, against the grain. I'm not going to do a cleanup pass because I don't have enough lather on this. So I'm going to have to say, I mean, if this is my first crope I've ever, well, at least I've done from them. So I'd have to say it requires a little bit more loading time. So, but I still got a pretty damn nice shave out of that. I've got a little bit of pull here and here, but I always do, which is why I always do the cleanup pass. So it's I'm not knocking the soap for that. So we're going to go ahead and throw some cold water in the face. Clean up the brush a little bit. So ease of loading, it's there. It just takes a little bit extra time. So make sure you get some time to do it. At least for my skill level, it did. Ease of making a lather, it was there. I mean, it made the lather without any problem. You guys saw it. It was nice and thick. Density was there. It was like a yogurt consistency, which is what you want. You know, like I said, density was there. Cushion, it's all there. Residual slickness in between passes, definitely there. And I recommend this soap. The scent is really nice. The thing I've learned about a lot of these scents, especially the real heavy ones, is that it doesn't It's not what you originally smell. You, British Fern Cherry Tobacco, Josh. Okay, all right. That actually doesn't sound too bad. It doesn't sound too bad. If anybody's got that actual soap, Josh, if that's, like, I don't remember if you said that was the one you had or not. If that's the one you had, hey, if you're willing to throw a sample, I'll trade a sample out to you. Anyway, so yeah, the thing I've learned about the scents on these soaps is that sometimes, once you lather it and bloom it and lather it and get it going, the scent can be completely different than what you get right off the puck. And it took me a couple of years to realize that. So that's what I love about this. You're always learning something. So, so when I first smelled this, I was like, wow, this is a real heavy scent, and it is. But it's not so heavy that's the whole bathroom smells like it, or maybe it will when I leave and come back in. I don't know, but well, we're gonna throw on some Aquavelva sensitive stuff. Works great, and it's see, I'm all out of sorts here. First, we'll put on this crappy witch hazel. This stuff is good for your skin, but it smells god awful. So let me get this aftershave right here, or post shave balm here. And then as soon as we're done with that, we're going to try out this aftershave and see what we think there. So I usually leave the witch hazel on. I treat it the same way as alum. I leave it on for like 30 seconds, maybe a minute. Take that time to rinse off my blade. Blade's on its third use, so the blade can go bye-bye. For those of you that don't see, I take all my blades and I put them in one of these. It's a sharps container for needles. So I got my hands on one of those, and that's what I use. And since I'm changing the blade, I'm going to take this opportunity to soak the razor and clean it out. And I do that in Barbicide. Now remember, if you get this stuff, you're only supposed to soak it in there for about 10 or 15 minutes. So from now, did I go balm first? No, I did the before the aftershave, Jeremy. Yeah, I did the witch hazel, threw that on while I had the balm in the other hand, and let it sit for a little bit, rinsed it off, and then I just did the balm. Now, I always do balm first. Some people go the other way around, but I find that it dilutes the scent sometimes. So, and this is a tad greasy. So, but anyway, so yeah, I recommend this soap. It is a very heavy scent. So if you guys are the type of guys that don't like a heavy scented soap, or just it throws you off, it turns you off of it, then don't choose something else from them. They make an awesome soap. I need Thayer's Witch Hazel or Humphreys. Yeah, I've heard that, and I've heard there are different. The witch hazels smell differently depending on what you get. I just got the crappy kind. Rome. I've heard so many good things about Rome, and I don't know. I've never used it, so I don't know anything about it. All right. Face is pretty much dry. My face sucks up that stuff wicked bad. Get this stuff ready to go. I've never seen an aftershave come in different, like it settles in different colors. I don't know what that means or what it's in it, but when I had to mix it when I got it. Because it's so heavy, I'm just going to put just a tad on there, just a little bit. Okay, when you first put this on, it is really heavy. No stinging at all, though. But it goes away. It goes away. It's not gone. It just lightens up. It's different. It's not bad smell at all. It's not like anything I have. It's just got a very smoky, woodsy scent to it. So, but yeah, that soap performs really nicely. I like them. I definitely want to get some more. So actually, I think I have one. I think I have one coming from them through a friend. I think it's called. I don't want to say the soap because I don't want it to be wrong. I remember reading the description and saying that that's the one I want. So, yeah, so I'll wait. But I think I got one of theirs coming. So yeah, heavy scent right off. And if, again, that's the, see, you have to like mix it. If you guys don't like heavy scented stuff, you may want to choose another soap by them. I highly recommend something by them if you guys, just because the performance is great. And the scent is, if the scent isn't for you, one of their scents I'm sure will be. The ingredients are top notch. It is tallow based, if that matters to you. I could care less. But some people, that's a big deal for them. It is a limited edition, so it can be. It's going to end up being hard to get your hands on if you decide it's something you really want. Yeah, Josh, it's absolutely disgusting. It absolutely is. I didn't see. Yeah, I'm trying to see like the comments here, but. Oh, you are sending me some. Oh, okay. Thanks, Jeremy. Appreciate that. Jeremy's sending me some out. Thank you very much. So I love this community. It's so great. It makes it a lot of fun to be able to try different things. One of the things I am going to be doing soon is one of these. I got this from Louis. From Louis Leoncini. I haven't really been able to nail down how to say his last name, but I've never used a shave stick, and I heard these work really well. So I just wanted to give it a shot and see. I guess they're really good for travel. Smoky Mountain. What's that like? Any idea what that one is? But all right, so yeah, you know what? I like this. It's got that really heavy scent, but it kind of fades in a good way, though. Usually, I like, especially the cologne-based scents, like Sterling's Executive Man. I like that to stick around. And not that I don't like this scent, it's just not something I'd want so forward all the time. And it is at first, but it backs way off. And I've never had a scent back off so much that, well, yeah, I know I have, but that soap sucked anyway. So this one, that's not the case. So it's been a few minutes. I'm going to go ahead and take this out of the barbicide here. I don't know if you guys rinse your razors or not, but okay, Jeremy, yep, okay, I'm recalling now. Sorry, head's been in the clouds the last couple of days. Yeah, I don't know if you guys rinse your razors or not. So, some people just rinse them out and wash them or wipe them. I definitely put them in at least in alcohol. Barbicide happened to be available to me at my local Sally Beauty Shop. I recommend using this stuff. It just, you know what? It just gets the crap off your razors, and it's good to wash your razors every once in a while. Josh, same here. You talking about like where you rinse the razors? Oh, Barbicide? Yeah, Barbicide is pretty amazing. Good stuff. Good stuff. So, you guys really liked the live broadcast the other night, and so I think we're going to do one. I was talking to some of the other guys. I think we're going to do one like maybe once a week. We'll just call it Shave Talk, and we'll talk about different topics and stuff like that. Scrubbing with Jeremy, you use Dawn and an old toothbrush. Okay, yeah, the toothbrush. I kind of like that idea because I have trouble getting the crap out of the middle of these things. So. Whiskey and Smoky. All right. I think JTL might like that too. He's He's a whiskey guy. I don't know if you're still on here or not, JTL, but all right. Razors all better. All better. As we say here in the Northeast. Put back. Ready to go for our next whisker mowing of the face. So, guys, have any further questions? I think we're going to be wrapping it up in a second here. If so, go ahead and throw it up there, and we'll see if we can get those last-minute questions out of the way. Not out of the way, but answered. So, definitely like doing this. Thank you, Samantha. I like it as well. It was handmade by a friend of mine, Jimmy Champion, and he does great work. Made specifically for me. So, thank you very much, Jimmy. Arco shave stick? Yeah, okay, that's what you were talking about. I thought you meant Barbicide. Yeah, I've heard good things about them, so I'm going to give it a shot. I've never used one before. We'll give it a shot and see what happens. And anyway, so thanks for the comment, Josh. So, all right, guys, I think we're going to be wrapping it up here. I'm all done with the shave. We're going to be finishing cleaning up here. And, just if you guys shave tonight, thank you very much for joining me. And if you guys do shave tonight, have a good shave. Have a good rest of the night. And I'm going to be doing a shaving video probably at the end of the week where we talk about blooming. And I look forward to that. That one's probably not going to be well, actually, that one might even be a live video. That might be a good live discussion towards the end of the week. We'll do shave talk on that. What do you think? Shave talk. We'll do it blooming. Get a little discussion going on that. Got a couple of things to share with you guys, some ideas and stuff on that. So, not all my ideas, but ideas nonetheless. So, all right, guys. Thank you very much for joining me. We'll see you guys at the end of the week. And if you have not subscribed, subscribe. If you like this video, feel free to like it. And feel free to keep leaving comments. I'll on the video itself, and I'll get to them as soon as I can. Thanks very much for joining me, you guys. Have a good night.